மூன்றாம் திரு வந்தது. Good evening, Khan Deepan and Joel Samraj. So, previous classes we have discussed about the salient aspects of periodic table. Let us briefly revise the periodic table and proceed with some important competitive exam questions today. Now, so you are aware of, so what all you have to remember in periodic table is that it is not there. Anyhow, let us recall what are the important points in to be remembered in periodic table. So we have to remember what is meant by the concept of triad, octet, and up to which element they hold good. That is, up to calcium they hold good, afterwards they fail. Good evening, Kannappa Rajendran. So we are just briefly revising the periodic table aspects what we have seen in the last few classes. Now today we will proceed with some important competitive exam questions as well as board exam questions. So this one, second one, the concept of Mendeleev's periodic table or Mendeleev's periodic rule, which states that properties or functions of or periodic functions of atomic number, brief law, periodic function of atomic weight, not atomic number, atomic weight. So here periodic table he divided into periods, horizontal rows of elements, and groups, vertical columns of elements. Groups he divided into A and B subgroups, A and B subgroups. But there are some limitations in periodic table. Cobalt and nickel, iron, etc., they cannot be properly placed, because even if their atomic weight is higher, they can appear in the prior position, front, against the placement order. So it is limitations. So these limitations are overcome by Moseley's modern periodic law, which states that properties of elements or functions of their atomic number. So he designed a periodic table called long form of periodic table, which are modern periodic table, which contains 7 periods or 7 rows of elements and 18 groups, vertical columns of elements. Last 2 groups in a particular, similar to lanthanum and actinium, they behaved similar, but they arise due to the filling up of the F block from 1 to 14. So these are lanthanides and actinides, they are called F block elements. So next, so these are the aspects we have seen. Let us see. So I am condensing the what we have seen in the next class. Now this next is the arrangement of periodic table in the form of blocks of elements. S block element means valence shell configuration is NS1 or NS2. P block, good evening Anishka, we are revising. P block elements outermost or valence shell configuration as NS2, NP1 to 6. D block elements, they have penultimate configuration valence shell is ns2, penultimate is n minus 1. Quantum, this n and n minus 1 are principal quantum number as we studied in the atomic structure in the second chapter. Recall please. So n minus 1, d 1 to 10, d 1 to 10. Third one, next one is the F block elements. Penultimate, anti-penultimate shell configuration. Valence shell is ns2. Penultimate shell n minus 1 d orbital may or may not contain 1 electron, but anti-penultimate shell, its F orbital contains maximum 14 electrons. This is the arrangement for F block elements. So, good evening Sarvesh Pranay Rao. I think your name is new. Anyhow, please attend and recall. If you have any doubt, you can see. So, these S block elements and P block elements, they are called representative elements. Representative elements, because most of the compounds we tell they contain at least one or more elements, almost all of the elements in the S block and P block, very few elements in the D block and F block. So most of the compounds or chemical substances are represented by S block elements and P block elements. So they are called representative elements. Whereas D block elements have some common characteristic which you will see in detail. Important characteristic is variable valency. Valency is the combining capacity. So iron chloride, there are two types of iron chloride, ferrous chloride and ferric chloride. In chlorine valency is everywhere 1, but iron valency is 2 in ferrous chloride, 3 in ferric chloride. So they transit from one valency to other valency. So they are called transition elements. They are called transition elements. They will have some common properties which we will study later. At present, well, let us brief. F block elements, they behave like D block elements, like transition elements. They have also variable valency, etc. so forth. But they have in addition one property called nuclear reactivity or radioactivity. So they are called F block elements. F block elements are called inner transition elements. F block elements are called inner transition elements. This is the arrangement of periodic table and important aspects of the periodic table we have seen. Next, lastly, what are the points to be noted in the periodic table? 4 important properties: radius, ionization energy or ionization potential. Third one, electron gain enthalpy or electron affinity. Fourth one, electronegativity of any atom or any element decide all other properties, almost all other properties. Radius is of types, or radius is also called size of the atom. Atomic radius, ionic radius, covalent radius. So atomic radius, distance of the outermost electron from the nucleus of the atom. Ionic radius is the distance of the outermost electron from nucleus of any cation or anion. Whereas covalent radius, if we have two compounds, two atoms A and B, distance between the atomic centers, nuclei of the elements A and B is called, if A radius is R1, B radius is R2, the molecule AB radius is R1 plus R2. That is called covalent radius. Next, ionization potential, energy required to remove outermost electron. So energy required to remove outermost electron from the atom. It is of types: first ionization potential, second ionization potential, third ionization potential. You can have maximum 3 electrons removed. If 3 electrons are removed, the system becomes highly positive, 3 positive. It cannot afford to lose some more electrons. 4th electron cannot be removed. You can see from your table, third electron ionization potential itself so many thousand kilovolt or megavolt, which is not very difficult to supply. So even if you supply, it will decompose and it will not lose its electron. Next is, so here first ionization potential is lower, second ionization potential is medium, third ionization. In the case of atom radius of the cation is smallest, radius of the cation is smallest, radius of the atom is neutral, medium, and the radius of the anion is maximum. That we have studied. So you will see the trend bit later. At present, let us revise the definitions. Electron gain enthalpy or electron affinity is the energy released when one electron is added to the neutral atom or ion. So for example, C plus electron giving Cl plus electron giving Cl minus chloride conversion, energy is released. Oxygen to anion. Good evening. Talawar. So oxygen anion, energy is released, but it is negatively charged. Electron is also negatively charged. So like charges will repel each other. In order to add the electron against the repulsive force, we have to give work or supply energy. So it is endothermic. Second electron addition is endothermic. First electron addition is exothermic in the case of electron gain enthalpy. Lastly, electronegativity is the power of attraction of central electron pair from a particular covalent bond by the atom is called electronegativity. So now let us briefly see the trend and factors, because we have to see the questions. Radius increases along group and decreases along period. Factors of radius: screening effect, effective nuclear charge, half-filled configuration. Three important factors: half-filled or completely filled configuration. We have seen their effect, etc. So higher the effective nuclear charge, smaller is the size. Lower the effective nuclear charge inversely varies with the size. Screening effect directly varies with the size. If the electronic configuration is half filled or completely filled, you cannot remove electron, so it is having maximum value. So this size will not be changed. All these radius parameters we are considering except for noble gases. Because if I tell size decreases along period, noble gases will be the smallest size, or we cannot tell, because noble gases will neither lose electron nor gain electron. They are noble. That is the first point. Second point, ionization energy. Ionization energy also decreases along group, whereas increases along period. Increases along the same factors. Effective nuclear charge increases means ionization energy increases. Decreases means ionization energy decreases. Half-filled configuration means ionization energy is maximum. You cannot remove electron. Lastly, so far already we have seen first ionization potential is less than second, is less than third. And also we have seen some questions, elementary questions in these lines. Last one is electronegativity. Electronegativity increases along period, and decreases along group, So fluorine is the most electronegative. Halogens are more electronegative. Among the halogens, fluorine is the most electronegative. These points to be noted. Already we have seen about the electron affinity. So already it is running time of 50% of the time is getting over. So based on these revisionary aspects, let us see some questions. Today's for your class is classification of elements and periodicity in properties, competitive exam questions. We have seen the salient aspects in these slides. Now let us have a glance of the arrangement of periodic table. First period contains hydrogen and helium. Second period contains from lithium to neon. Third period contains from sodium to argon. Fourth period contains from potassium to krypton. Fifth period contains from rubidium to xenon. Sixth period contains cesium to radon. Sixth period is the period which contains all the elements that are isolated. Seventh period, some elements are yet to be isolated. They are having gaps. We have seen the nomenclature of elements with atomic number more than 100. And in the sixth and seventh period, lanthanum atomic number is 57. Next, hafnium is 72. So 58 to 71, 14 are F block elements. They behave like lanthanum. Next, actinium atomic number 89, rutherfordium atomic number 104. Between which thorium to lawrencium, they behave like actinium. So they are called oid means which behave like. So those behaving like lanthanum, they are called lanthanoids. Those behaving like actinium, they are called actinoids. Vertical column, red is written. First group, lithium to francium. Second group, beryllium to radium. Like that. Third group, scandium to actinium. Also lanthanum, lanthanoids, all they belong to third group. Actinium, actinoids, they belong to third group only. So titanium to rutherfordium, fourth group. Like that it goes. So once D block elements are over, S block elements, boron to thallium, carbon to lead, which are isolated. Let us not consider the seventh period, incomplete elements. Nitrogen to bismuth, fluorine to astatine, and helium to radon. So generally, leftmost elements are electropositive, rightmost elements are electronegative. From top to bottom, metallic character increases. Along the group, metallic character increases. These are the points to be noted. With these elementary points we have studied, let us see the questions. Those who are prepared, you can as well refer. You are having the book, etc., material, etc. You can refer. But if you refer and answer, it may take some time. So if you revise, don't bother about the timing now. So patiently analyze, try to give the right choice each of you. You can just write one or two, but need not be hasty. So first question, the element with atomic number 114 has been discovered recently. It belongs to the dash family or group, and its electronic configuration is dash. It is given: carbon family, oxygen family, nitrogen family, halogen family. Carbon family, the nearest inert gas is radon. Next, radon 7s. 7s2 up to radon is mentioned radon. What is the significance of this mentioning radon? You have to write 1s2, 2s2, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d10, 4p6, 5s2, 4d10, 4p6, 6s2, 6s2, 4f14, 4f14, 4d, 5d, next 5d, 5d10, 6p. So between 6s and 6p, two types of orbitals, 4f and 5d. 6p 6, then 7s2, then only 5f. So up to 7s2, 1s2 to 7s2, it is briefly written as radon. It is briefly written as radon. Radon configuration. Rn means radon. Next to radus, next to 7s, you have 5f. So it is why 5f14, 6d10 it is mentioned. 6d10, 7s2, 7p2, like that it is given. So you don't bother about the, please listen, everybody listen. You need not go into the full configuration. For your understanding purpose, I have written. You need not write the, so you can note what is the meaning of this one. This 7s2, how you have to see outermost configuration. You have to see outermost configuration. 7s2, 7p4, 7s2, 7p2, or 7s2, 7p4, or 7s2, 7p5. That has to be checked. Let us have the periodic table. Periodic table, you see, carbon, silicon, germanium, Sn, tin, then Pb, lead, then 1, 1, 4. Question is answered. So it comes in the carbon group. It comes in the carbon group, carbon family. Comes in the carbon family. Please listen, everybody listen. I don't follow how you put 7p6 just figures completely filled. You are telling not like that. You have 114 means its atomic number is 114. 114 means then you have to write the full electronic configuration. Radon, up to radon 86. Up to radon 86. You have to check 86 plus 14, 100, then 110, 112, 114. In this way you got to write. So you can see. So I think Kandiban has accepted. Our others listen. You can have a glance at the periodic table. Carbon nearest inert gas is 86. Then from 86 onwards, 86 plus 5 for carbon family, first you check. You need not go to further. First, even if you check first one, you will get the answer. You see, this is the answer. So 86 plus 14, 100. 86 plus 14, 100. Kanishka, listen. Question is asked, element with Z. Z means atomic number 114. Atomic number 114 means it has 114 electrons. It has 114 electrons. For these 114 electrons, you got to write electronic configuration. So S2, you will write. It is like a Hanumar tail. So you have to condense. So this radon, nearest inert gas is radon. Radon atomic number is 86. This briefly. So next to radon only it comes. Radon is the sixth period. This is 7th period. So the nearest inert gas for this element is radon. That is why radon is mentioned here. Radon atomic number, just now you have seen it is 86. You mention against first carbon family. Against radon you put 86. Then 5 of 14 it is mentioned. 86 plus 14. Then 6d10 it is given plus 10. 10 means 10 electrons. 14 means 14 electrons. So 86 plus 14, 100. 100 plus 10, 110. Then 2 electrons, 112. Then 2 electrons, 114. Actually, it is getting right. Is it correct? So 114, 7s2, 7p2. So its ultimate configuration, valence shell configuration is 7s2, 7p2 or p2 configuration. So p2 configuration means carbon. p1 configuration. So from here we have seen p1, this is s1, s2. In between d1 to d10 you have seen already. Here f1 to f14. Here p1, p2, p3, p4, p5, p6. So p2 means carbon group. p2 means carbon group. Anybody having doubt in this question? First you have to have a glance. So you have to note down the last element. It is sufficient. You have to remember 112. 112 is the last D block element. That you have to remember. 112 element with and biome is the last element in the D block. Then 113, 114, like that. It is 115, 116, 117. In this way you got have. So I think everybody, if you have some more doubt, you can ask. Let us move. So first question, once again to repeat the question with along right choice. Element with atomic number Z equal to 114 discovered recently belongs to carbon family with the electronic configuration radon, 5f14, 6d10, 7s2, 7p2. s2p2 is the carbon family. s2p4 is the oxygen family. s2p6 is the nitrogen family. Like that you go. p3, it is not nitrogen. s2p, it is wrong. It is s2p3 only nitrogen family. s2p5 is halogen family. s2p6 is noble gas. Wrongly mentioned. So wrong choice, they can mention any number of wrong points. So for this, correct answer is carbon family. Next, an atom has electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3d3, 4s2. They have given according to the increasing order of quantum number, but we have to write according to the Aufbau principle. 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, next is 4s, 4s2, then only 3d3. So it is d orbital is incomplete. So valence shell incomplete configuration has to be seen for assessing at the group. Valence shell or penultimate shell or anti-penultimate shell incomplete configuration. So d maximum 10. Here only you have d3. So 3d3 is there. Let us once again look at the family. 3d3, 3d1, 3d2, 3d3. This is fifth group. d1, d2, d3. It belongs to fifth group. So 2, 12, huh? So this one, this is the fifth group. 3d3, this is 4s2. So 1s, 4s2, 3d3 is vanadium. 23. So it is fifth group. It's not mentioned. It quickly comes and goes. So fifth group is the correct answer. It's not 15th group or second group. So we will be tempted to write second group because last is 4s2. 4s2 ends means it is second group. If you write it is wrong because Only after 4s you have 3d as per the Aufbau principle. So here they have given in the order of increasing order of quantum number, but you have to write according to the Aufbau principle. Next only 4s you have 3d. So it is fifth group. Now fifth group. Right? Now element with atomic number 118 will be dash. Alkali metal, it is not alkali. Make a correction. It is alkali metal. Noble gas, lanthanide, transition element. So once again let us look at the periodic table. So 118 is the noble gas. 118 is the noble gas. It is mentioned, but I leave it to your choice. Next to here it is 117. Next is 180. It should be alkali metal. It should be alkali metal. Next is electronic configuration of an element is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p3. What is the atomic number of the element which is just below this element? Below the above element it is mentioned. It means below this element that we have considered in the periodic table. So here we have to use the relation one period first period and second period there is a difference in 8. Second period and third period there is a difference in 8. Third period and fourth period there is a difference in 18. Next 18. Then 32. It goes, we have seen. You have to remember these aspects. How do adjacent period elements in the same group, how do their atomic numbers vary? First, what is the atomic number of the element which is just below the, it is first let us find the atomic number of the element with the electronic configuration. So electronic configuration 2, 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 6 10, 10 plus 2 12, 12 plus 3 15. So the element with atomic number of this electronic configuration is 15. 15. Here you see the 15, phosphorus. So below phosphorus, arsenic, 15 plus 18, 33. Good, on Bieber. 15 plus 18, 33. So next atomic configuration element. Anybody having doubt in this? So every time we cannot refer the periodic table. For your understanding, I am re-showing the periodic table, manipulating with the slides. You have to remember this order. How do the first period element contains 2 elements, second period 10 elements, difference is 8. Third period 18 elements, 8. Third period, fourth period 36 elements, 18. 54 elements, 18. 86 elements, 32. So the difference you got in this way already we have seen. So you have based on that how you have understood that concept they are asking. Now if the atomic number of an element is 33, it will be placed in the periodic table. Just now we have seen 33. 33 is arsenic. In the which group? Arsenic, 15th group. Nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic is 15th group. Nitrogen is 15th group. So in between D block elements 10 groups, you should not forget. S block elements first 2 groups, and then D block elements up to 12th group, then P block elements 13th to 18th group. One is 15th group, so it is mentioned as 5th group. 5th group means periodic table, 5th A, 5th B, like that it is mentioned. Mendeleev's periodic table it is mentioned. 5th group, right, correct. 15th group is correct. The question may arise, why 5th group? 15th group is not there, only 5th group is there, means you have to see the Mendeleev's periodic table. Mendeleev's periodic table, 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A. All these are B, third B. Anybody wants to be reminded of the Mendeleev's periodic table? Let me check. Wait for a while. See, now you can look at in your book also Mendeleev's periodic table is there. Mendeleev's periodic table, nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, all they come under the 5th group. Mendeleev's periodic table, nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, they come under the, because it is mentioned as A group and B group. Subdivision we have seen. A group and B group. Already we have seen about the arrangements. Yeah, if I have Mendeleev's periodic table in full version, you can have a look at. So 1A, 1B, sorry, 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, like that. Then B, 1B, he divided into subgroups A and B. That is why it is mentioned as this one. So it is here, it is mentioned as the based on the Mendeleev periodic table. It's based on the Mendeleev's periodic table. Don't worry about that. So that is why it is mentioned as 5th group. Because our 15th group, there is no answer. 15th group everybody has told. 15th group is not also there in this slide. None of these is also not there. Only 5th group is there. So other choice is only 5th group. Hereafter, how do the properties vary along the group or period? Everybody please make a note. This is important. This mentioned 2016, very recent. Of course, 4 years old. It is different. So, in which of the following options the order of arrangements does not agree with the variation of property indicated against it? It is a standard type of question, even for board exam and also for competitive exam. It is important. Everybody make a note. First, they have given some 4 ascending orders are given. Second one, within bracket they have mentioned the property, increasing, decreasing, like that. Increasing ionic size, increasing first ionization potential, increasing electron gain enthalpy, increasing metallic radius. So already first increase ionic size is correct. Radius of the cation is the smallest. Higher the charge, smallest will be the radius. So aluminum has the lowest radius. Then comes the magnesium. Then comes sodium cation. Then anion fluoride. First choice is correct. Second choice, increasing ionization, first ionization potential. We have studied that ionization potential increases along period. So So if you write boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, it is only in the period. So increases, our expectation is that increases like that. But if you see the electronic configuration, here it is P1, P2, P3, P4. This nitrogen and oxygen, they will ask question. Please make a note. Anomaly between nitrogen and oxygen, they will ask question. Nitrogen has S2P3 configuration. P3 is half-filled, whereas oxygen has S2P4. It is not half-filled. So half-filled configuration is more stable. So nitrogen's electron is very difficult to be removed. Nitrogen's electron, so nitrogen should come here. Let us check. Nitrogen should come here, but it does not come here. So it does not agree with. So once again, you have to be careful. Which agrees with the question, which does not agree. Which does not agree means correct order for B should be boron less than carbon less than oxygen, then only nitrogen. Because P3 is half-filled configuration. From half-filled means, so in a bus, everybody one seat. Nowadays corona. So one fellow will be sitting, other fellow will not be admitted, or he will not be even advised to remove. So this is the order. Of course, second, along the group, electron gain enthalpy decreases. So iodine is minimum. Bromine, so there is a, please make a note, capital B small r, bromine. Iodine is less than bromine, less than chlorine, less than fluorine. That is the correct order. Increasing atomic radius, we have studied that radius increases along group. Radius increases along group. If you write lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, all they fall in one group. So size increases. Size, this is also correct. All others are correct. This one is wrong. Good evening, Padma. Krishnan. Next is the species argon, potassium cation, calcium bivalent cation contain the same number of electrons. Same number of electrons. But in which order do the radii increase? If you have same number of electrons, cations will be having smallest radius. Lower maximum charged cations will be having lowest radius. Neutral atom will be having medium radius. So here calcium 2 plus lowest radius, K plus next higher radius. Argon, because same number of electrons means already we have studied, they contain 10 electrons. But calcium, potassium, argon, so they contain different number of protons. Different number of protons. So a nuclear charge, effective nuclear charge is high. Effective nuclear charge is high. High effective nuclear charge controls same 10 electrons. So electrons will be pulled towards nucleus. So size decreases. Let us check. So second choice, radius of the cation, bivalent cation is the smallest. Annap and Rajendran, please make a note. Radius of the cation is less than radius of the neutral atom. In the choice A you have mentioned neutral atom comes in between. So generally neutral atom has a maximum size. Cation has a lower size. Higher the charge on the cation, lowest is the size. So this one. Next is Kanishka. Good. The formation of oxide ion O2 minus gaseous state from oxygen atom requires first exothermic and second endothermic. These are the important. Oxygen gas, gaseous atom plus electron giving oxide univalent anion. Its electron gain enthalpy is minus 141 kilojoule per mole, because during 1 mole of this reaction 141 kilojoules heat are released, heat energy is released. But once it becomes as negative, this is also negative, electron is also negative, like charges will repel each other. So in order to add one more electron, you have to add energy. That is why from minus it has become plus. So here energy is released, here energy is absorbed. More energy, only 141 kilojoules energy is released, but you have to supply 780 kilojoules. So the process of formation of oxide anion in gas phase is not favorable, even though O2 minus already we have seen, oxygen 8 electron, 2 minus 2 electron, 8 plus 2 10 electron, nearest inert gas is neon, that is also 10 electron, but it is very difficult. Why? Because electron gas repulsion, already we have seen. Electron repulsion outweighs, means it is more the stability gained by achieving the noble gas configuration. So higher electron repulsion requires more energy. So first choice itself correct. So everybody, 8th question, make a note. It is important. It will be asking. So in different fashion it will be a state reason or reason why they will ask. So first choice is the answer, because. So in this question will be given as multiple choice in this fashion. Next question, why is oxide O2 minus unfavorable even though isoelectronic with the inert gas neon? They will ask. Two types of question in this. Next, which of the following orders of ionic radii, radius singular, radii plural, is correctly represented? So here they have given cation, anion, general, cation, anion, neutral atom. You got to remember it is given greater than everywhere. So already we are studying radius of the cation is less than radius of the atom, less than. If you reverse the order, radius of the anion is greater than the radius of the atom, greater than the radius of the cation, which is correct. So this order first is not correct because neutral atom lost. And second is correct. Neutral atom is not there. Na plus cation, F minus anion, O2 minus more ionic. So in the case of more anionic, higher the charge, higher is the radius. But cations, higher the charge, lower is the radius. So second choice. Let us check. You will see. Second choice appears to be right. Fluorine minus O2 minus. But fluorine and oxygen atomic number 8. Fluorine atomic number 9. So along the period radius decreases, we have studied. Along the period radius decreases. So from oxygen to fluorine radius should decrease, but it is showing as increase. So it is not also correct. Third one is not correct because cation comes the last. Cation comes the last, correct. But the same trend is allowed here also. It is not correct. Third one is also not correct. Fourth one, Al3 plus greater than it is mentioned. Greater than means wrong. If it is mentioned as Al3 plus less than Mg2 plus less than N3 minus, it is correct. Otherwise it is wrong. So none of these answers is correct. I have complicated the slide. Wait for a while. Once again, see this slide. So pen is not properly working. That's why this problem. So for these reasons, all answers are incorrect. The correct choice is none of these. N means none of these. Now, which of the following arrangements represent correct order of least negative to most negative electron gain enthalpy for the elements carbon, calcium, aluminum, fluorine and oxygen? So for that you have to note down what is the order of electron gain enthalpy. Electron gain enthalpy least negative means somewhat endothermic. Most negative means exothermic. Most negative means exothermic. These points you have to remember. So carbon in one period, fluorine in the same period, oxygen is in the same period, then calcium next period, aluminum also next period. Let us check the periodic table. Carbon second period, oxygen second period, aluminum third period, calcium fourth period. So along the group, what does it say? So along the group electronegativity decreases. Along the period, electron of a gain enthalpy decreases. Along the period it increases. Period increases means more negative to less negative. Please everybody make, in max you have to compare, -5, -4, -3, +2, +4, +5, like that randomly. This is more negative but it is less than. So from number A, most negative comes in the left, less negative comes towards the right. For this reason, calcium is the lowest. Because even if you tell, have anybody noted calcium compound with its negative sign? Everywhere calcium will have only positive sign. So calcium will never release energy on adding. The calcium will lose 2 electrons. But if you want to add calcium 2 electrons, it becomes Ca2 minus. There is no such species at all. Similarly, aluminum will lose 3 electrons. You cannot add, already it is in a prepared to lose electrons. If you want to add electrons, you got to supply energy. Next only comes, so fluorine is the maximum. Fluorine can add electron. Fluorine itself, it will not give energy. It will add electron, but it will not give energy. This is the least negative. Is the least negative. Most negative. It is the most negative. With this we can finish. Identify the wrong statements in the following. Fortunately, here first statement itself is wrong. Among isoelectronic species, isoelectronic means species with the same number of electrons. Species with the same number of electrons. Smaller the positive charge, smaller is the wrong. Let us consider R2 plus, R plus, R3 plus. They have same number of n number of electrons. But more positive charge means lowest radius. So here it should be higher the positive charge, smaller is the radius. It is wrong. So this is the wrong statement. First statement itself is wrong. Please listen. This question, don't be fed up by the numbers. They are giving some numbers. So what are we have to remember number, etc. so forth. We got to remember the concept. Patiently read. What is the value of electron gain enthalpy of Na plus ion if first ionization potential of sodium is 5.1 electron volt? You got to remember that electron gain enthalpy means energy released. Energy released. So it is minus value. Ionization potential means energy absorbed. It has a plus value. So plus value, you have to say, see only the values. So sodium, it is given plus value. That is ionization is plus value means electron gain enthalpy is minus value. That's all. Electron gain enthalpy is minus value. That is the correct answer. So ionization energy and electron gain enthalpy have opposite signs. Numerically, they have same values. So you have to remember. With this, let us finish. If anybody have the doubt, you can ask. So this chapter, everybody note down. Already we have seen what are the salient points to be noted. Mendeleev's periodic law, modern periodic law, triads, octets. How do these four elements, their properties, radius, ionization potential, and electron gain enthalpy, electron affinity, how do they vary along the period? How do they vary along the group? What is the abnormal behavior, etc. So everybody please make a note. You have forgotten in your book, it is there. Explain the last question. Last question before explaining. So Kannappan Rajendran. Last question. This one we have seen. I think. This one. What is the value of electron gain enthalpy of sodium ion if its first IE1 means ionization energy. First ionization 1 means first ionization energy. IE means ionization energy. 1 means first ionization. First ionization energy is given value is 5.1 electron volt. Question asked is what is the value of electron gain enthalpy? You have to remember that electron gain enthalpy is equal to negative opposite sign as that of ionization energy. Ionization energy is positive means electron gain enthalpy is negative. That's all. Here it is 5.1 is given as minus 5.1. I think. Everybody please make a note. I have forgotten to mention in your book, it is there. Once again you will study in the future chapter. That is why. What is meant by diagonal relationship? Diagonal elements along the diagonal of the periodic table. If a property increases along period and decreases along group, property will neither increase nor decrease in the case of diagonal elements. There are two types of diagonal elements whose properties are almost similar. This is called a diagonal relationship. Check whether you have this one, you will see them in later. Anybody having doubt in these questions? Kannappan Rajendran, if it 12th question, last question, did you mean? Is it understood or not? So let us finish with today's class like this. Sri Vishnu. I don't remember when did you join today's class, Sri Vishnu. Sri Vishnu, you look at this slide having the question number 12. Electron gain enthalpy is the energy released, whereas ionization energy is the energy absorbed. Energy released and energy absorbed have opposite signs. They have given the ionization energy as positive. Then electron gain enthalpy is negative. That's all. Do you have any doubt, Vishnu? Same value with values numerically same, but only the signs are different. Right, good.